the same equation you just did, but
Hey, mister, how you doing?
I do really well. We're really well, Bernard.
reactant side, so that we can show that
Yeah,
there
we
is no difference.
can. I think, yeah, it really doesn't matter how we do it, I guess, because all we're doing today is knocking the dust off the wheels
Yeah.
from brakes. So, all right,
Okay.
here comes Dalvey. All right, everybody, welcome back. Hope everybody had a hope everybody had a relaxing break and everybody enjoyed themselves, and the Easter Bunny was good to everybody. So, okay, what we're gonna do today, everybody, is we're actually going to just review today and tomorrow what we have been doing before break, and just adding atoms to make sure that we are comfortable with it. Because starting actually with Wednesday night's homework and next week, what we're going to start to do is we are going to start to balance a chemical equation. Now, don't let that scare you. It really is pretty easy. Now, remember the conversation that we had back in the beginning when we were talking about chemical reactions. Okay. And the main part of that conversation was what we start out with, the reactant side.
Get down, get out.
Mass now. The amount of stuff is going to be equal to the amount of stuff that we end up with on the product side. Just a quick example. Think about making chocolate chip cookies. You have your chocolate chip, you have your flour, you have your sugar, you have your little bit of vanilla, little bit of salt, little bit of baking soda, all the ingredients that you need to put together to make the cookies. That's your reactant side. That's all the stuff that you are putting together. Now, you mix it all up. You make your little balls of cookie dough, stick them on a cookie sheet, stick them in the oven. You're at the arrow of the equation now. And you bake the cookie dough. You have just generated a chemical reaction. You're going to end up with hopefully some really delicious chocolate chip cookies.
That's the dog's food.
I'm sorry, Michael?
Oh, sure, I forgot I'm on mute.
Okay. The main point that I'm making here right now is the amount of stuff mass-wise that you start out with. The chocolate chip cookies, the flour, the sugar, the vanilla, all the ingredients is going to be equal to the mass or amount of stuff that you end up with the cookies. It's going to be the same. Nothing will change that way. So now that we're learning to add atoms together on the one side of a chemical reaction, we're going to need to be able to make sure that we have the same amount of atoms on the other side of the arrow. So that's what we're doing. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen. Now, as far as labeling all of these things, like the recorder, the lead person, the second opinion, the naysayer, all of that, I'm okay if we don't actually do that. But what I want here is I want you guys to converse amongst yourselves to figure this out. Now, the one position that we need to establish is who is going to be the lead, and your name will go here. Now, I'm asking for a volunteer, and I'll give you about 5 seconds for someone to step up to the plate, and you're going to be like the conductor of this orchestra. Okay? And we are going to do, and I'm going to change so we're all on the same page. We are doing the red side, the reactant side. This is the stuff you're putting together to create the chemical reaction. So I will give you another 5 seconds for a volunteer. 4, 3, 2.
Can I be the second guesser?
I mean, that's fine. Who was that, Bernard?
Yes.
Okay. Lucky you spoke up, because I was going to put you in as the lead, Bernard.
Wait.
Anyway.
What is the lead again?
The lead is going to be like the conductor of an orchestra. You are going to be asking all the questions. You're going to be directing the questions to specific people, and they are expected to actually answer the question. It's a group effort, folks. It is a group effort. So, who is that just spoke up?
Jenny.
Jenny. So, are you volunteering for the lead?
Yes. Can you?
Okay,
give
that's
me-
all I need to know.
Okay, I got a question.
Sure.
Can you please give me an example on how I will do it?
I for surely will. I for surely will, Jenny. Now, and I'll just start this out right here. Now, Jenny, you are the conductor of this orchestra. Okay?
Okay.
Now, you see this, right? Now, if you have any question, spelling, symbol, whether it should be capitalized, a number, or anything like that, then you need to speak up. And everybody needs to speak up. Okay? So if I were you at this right here, my first question would be, is that spelled right? Now, rather than putting it out to the whole class, okay, because you'll find the same difficulties that Mr. Little and I have when we put a question out to the whole class. It's like all of a sudden, silence. You can see who's in the class, Jenny. So what you can do is, for example, Alex, is this the way calcium is spelled?
Nope.
Okay. Now, Jenny, logically, your next question should be, well, then, Alex, how is it spelled? Alex?
CALCIUM.
There you go. Okay. So now, Jenny, you can see a whole bunch of different slots, let's say, that need to be either filled in or changed, like the first element, second element, third element. So now just start your questioning process and direct it to one of your classmates. And then just, it's your job, so to speak, to get everybody to work together to help you solve this problem. The show is now yours.
Okay, can you please share the link with me, please?
Can I what?
Okay, is it like I will be the one who write everything down, or just?
No, we'll take care of that. We'll take
Oh,
care of that.
yep.
All you have to do is ask the question, and get the answer,
Okay. I
but
got it.
direct it at somebody. Direct it at somebody.
Okay. So I will go. So what is the first element, Bernard?
It's calcium.
Did
So
Bernard's voice change?
that was
No. He's not answering, so I answered.
Thanks.
Well, okay, I'm okay with that, Jenny. But maybe rather than answering your own question, ask
No.
somebody else.
Oh,
Okay? Alice Smith seems to be ready to answer a question here. So ask her what would be the next logical question. You're the conductor. You go in whatever direction you want to right now.
Okay. So what's the symbol for calcium?
Ca.
Can somebody tell me if it's correct or not?
Directed at somebody, Jenny.
Is it correct? John, something like that.
Juan, you might have to put it in the chat box. That question was directed to you. Repeat the question, Jenny.
Is it the symbol in the element name is correct?
Okay, I thought you were going after a coefficient, but that's fine. Juan,
Yeah, I heard.
do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Okay,
Okay, so what is the coefficient, Bernard, for calcium?
The coefficient is 1 and the subscript is 1.
His do wait, his two is
The
correct. The number two.
Mister, the subscript is 1.
go. There you go. Excellent.
Can someone tell me what is the result?
1.
It's 1.
Okay, excellent. Now, Jenny, where do you want to go?
The second element.
Okay,
What is the name?
who are you throwing that at?
I don't know, Brianna, something like that.
Brianna?
Yeah, Brianna.
Now,
So
Jenny,
what is the second element name? Okay, can we go to Alex?
excellent.
Alex,
Yes.
what is the second element name?
Oxygen.
Is that correct? Can somebody yell?
No, it's not correct. It's hydrogen.
Juan, don't type anything right now until you get everything established, okay?
So the correct name is hydrogen. Someone said that.
Okay. Juan, are you being the recorder?
Sure, why not?
Okay, go for it. Jenny, ask the question again.
Okay, so what is the second element name?
Hydrogen.
How it's spelled?
Hydrogen.
Yes. Keep it rolling.
Is it correct?
Speak, speak up if you see something wrong.
The spelling is wrong.
Johan, you gotta change the I to a Y.
Yep.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good teamwork. That's what it's all
Excellent.
about.
Excellent job.
Okay, so what's the symbol?
H.
And what is the coefficient for H?
2.
What is the subgrade for H, I think? Yeah.
2.
Is it correct or not? Someone put 1.
No, hydrogen got a subscript of 2, not 1.
Yes. Yes.
So can someone tell me what's the total? Yeah, not the total, but the result.
4.
So who said 4?
Ali Smith.
I did.
Oh, okay. Can you put 4 1, something like that?
Juan, you got it? There you go.
Okay, so who then? I need someone. Okay, can Michael, I think, tell me what is the third element?
Oxygen.
What's the next logical question, Jenny?
Oh, okay. Can Jason tell me what is the symbol for oxygen?
Whoa, before you get there, did you fill in that blank yet?
No, but I think the person who writing it takes slow. So it was oxygen. Is it correct or
Erase
not?
the 2 E's and put Y.
You have your whole class to tell. Oh, yeah. You ask your classmates. Good.
Okay, so what is the coefficient for oxygen?
2.
Is 2 is correct for coefficient of oxygen?
Help her out.
Can someone
Yes.
tell me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is the subgrade for oxygen?
1.
it's 1.
1, 1, 1, 1. It's 1.
You gotta replace the 2 with a 1.
So what is the result? No, this one is
Change the
2.
coefficient to 1.
The coefficient is 2 and the subgrade is 1. Yeah. So what is
It equals 2.
yeah, 2. Alex, can you tell me the total of number we found atoms, I think? Alex? What is-
7.
Okay.
Excellent. Excellent. Great job. Great job. Now, let's try another one.
Mr. Paul,
Sure.
I found a little treat if we have time. I actually found this reaction. It's about 1:30. This actual reaction, dropping calcium in the water. Do we have
Okay.
time to show it?
You said it's a minute 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have a little bit of time here. I want to have these guys walk through another one,
Oh, sure.
just for right now. Just a nice
Yeah.
little quick one. Let's try this one. Now, who wants to be the lead on this one?
Woo!
And again, we're just going to do the red side. But you guys are, I gotta applaud you. You guys are great. You guys have done great today. Dalvi, I have nominated you to be the lead. You there? Dalvi?
I'll help with the typing, guys, so this will go real fast.
Dalvi, please respond to me.
He's responding in the chat.
Oh. He said, yeah, I'm here. He said he
Okay,
could
cool.
respond.
Now, Dalvi, you're gonna be the one asking the questions now. Okay? You're gonna be the one answering it. Great. Start asking questions, Dalvi.
Okay, Brianna said sodium. Oh, and she spelled, oh, it's misspelled. Good job, Brianna.
Okay, Dalvi, what we're doing here is you are the conductor for this orchestra.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
Dalvin, you can get help. Reach out to anybody, especially somebody who you've just watched and they did a great job. If somebody does a great job, get them to help you. It's only fair.
Yep, put it out there. When you ask the question, maybe direct it at somebody, but keep it in the public chat because we can't see private chat. So keep it in the public chat. So if you want to start out by going, okay, Jenny, what's the first element? Put that in the chat and we will announce it for you. Jenny, he just asked you that question.
Yeah, the first element is sodium. Wait, I think so.
What's the first letter you see, Jenny?
S,
Okay, and that stands for?
sodium.
Yeah. Is it sodium or is it sulfur?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so which do you want?
I'll go for sodium.
Okay, somebody who's a naysayer, if you think that's not right, say, hey, I don't think that's right.
I don't think it's right.
Okay, how can you check it?
Use
Look at the
periodic
bottom of
table.
the screen. PERIODICTABLE. Up, looking at the periodic table. You
There you
think we
go,
could go
Warren.
to the periodic table? Mr. Paul?
It's sulfur.
Oh, it's
Okay.
sulfur.
So we want to put sulfur here, right?
Yeah.
How about here? What are we doing here?
You messed up on Sulfur. With
There
J.
you go.
Who was that?
Me, Michael.
Michael. All
Very
right,
good,
Mike.
Michael. Very
Mr.
good.
Paul, this is the class.
Yeah.
This is the class.
Okay, Dalvy. What do you want to do next? Did you do that, Mr. Little, or did I?
Do what?
From Sulfur.
There you go. Go ahead. There you go. Thanks, Michael. Good catch. Okay. Who do you want to ask, Dalvy? Who do you want to ask? Dalvy's looking for the second element. Okay, Bernard, he's asking you.
For the second element,
Yeah.
oxygen.
All right. Not saying it's right, but I like the sound of that.
Everybody agree?
Yes.
Okay, Dalvy, where are you going now? Dalvy?
He said, yeah, he's with us.
Okay.
Third one, he says.
Who do you want to ask? Okay, Alice Smith, he's asking you the question. What is the third element?
Hydrogen.
Everybody agree?
That's
Yeah.
hydrogen.
Yes. Yes, we agree.
Hydrogen, like the fire hydrant.
Oh, oh.
Isn't that- yeah, that's how you spell it, right? Hydrant.
No.
No.
How you spell
Oh,
hydro?
no? Yeah, I told you I'm a bad speller.
You got to take out the T and replace the A with an O.
Oh, hydrogen. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm a bad speller.
Okay. Dalvy, where are we going from here?
Mr. Paul, can Dalvey appoint a lead, a second lead if he wants? What do you think about that?
Well, you can, but he's asking Alex for the fourth element.
Right.
Alex?
Oxygen.
Okay. I'll just copy from above. All right, Dalvy, where do we want to go from here now? Dalvy? What do we want to do
He
yet?
said, I'll ask, oh, I think the symbol,
Okay. All right. Which symbol do you want to start with? Ask the question.
okay, Juan, you can be the naysayer. Good job.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Juan. Dalvy, where do we want to start here? Okay, he's having some technical issues. So, okay. This is the second one we did today, folks. You did a great job. Mr. Little has a little reaction video that he wants to show you. So I'm going to give up my sharing power here, and I will let Mr. Little take over. But I really want to thank you guys for working as a group and really coming back after the break without too much dust on the wheels. I applaud you for that. Okay. Great job. Mr. Little, it's all yours.
Okay, so this is actually the reaction of, as it says, calcium, metal, and water. Relax. I worked in the lab for 14 years and never, ever saw a bit of calcium. You're not going to find this anywhere. You guys hear that?
So this time I'm going to demonstrate the reaction of
Yes.
calcium, metal, and water. In the tube, there's probably about 5 mils of water. And all I'm going to do is place a piece of calcium metal in the top of the tube and watch what happens. So this again is a very exothermic reaction. What's happening is the calcium is reacting with the water to produce calcium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. You can see the calcium hydroxide there slightly suspended in the aqueous solution that's left over. So that's a reaction of calcium plus water, resulting in calcium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas.
Okay, so real fast, guys, what do you think the bubbles were? What do you think the bubbles represented? Okay, you had the calcium metal. He dropped that in. You had water. So that's the reactant side. Calcium plus water. Two different elements, an element in a compound. So, but what do you think the gas that was produced, what do you think that was?
Brianna, you were on the right track. You were
hydrogen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely.
hydrogen. So when, and hydrogen's a gas, it bubbles off. What do you guys think the white stuff was? You know, you could just see this white stuff. It didn't dissolve in the water. Anybody know? I wish I had the reaction right in front of me. You know what? Let me see if we have time. Let me see if I can. You guys, you see you see my screen?
You're not sharing.
I'm not? Okay, let me get back to it.
Does anybody know the name, another name for snow or for rain? Begins with a P. I know that we talked about it.
Oh, this is something else. I thought this was,
I think the word that Mr. Little's looking for is a precipitate. And I know that we have talked about that before. Something that falls out is called a precipitate. That's why they call rain or snow precipitation. In a chemical reaction like we just observed, the precipitate is normally a metal. Okay? We are out of time, folks.
yeah, stop sharing.